Flockett Farm here. Want to provide you an update. We have been living in the RV since September 14th of 2024. Our house was supposed to sell and had multiple delays, and we finally officially closed on December 20th. We've been looking for land, but in the meantime, we have been living in the camper through a Kentucky winter. We had some days, nights below freezing. We even got down to -4 for a spell there. So we had to do some things to make sure that we kept the water flowing and the toilet flowing. So let me show you what we've done over the winter here. We bought some plastic to put around the base of the camper. That will help prevent the airflow and hopefully prevent the freezing. Matt put heat wrap. It's electric and it heats the pipe as well as the hose. So he wrapped that around the pipe here as well as the hose going into the camper. And then he put pool noodle over that, taped the one around the pump here. And that has really helped to keep our water flowing. I think we went 3 days, not in a row, but where there were a few hours where there was no water flowing. But we were able to get the camper warmed up sufficiently, and I think Matt doing this has really helped prevent that from happening again. We've had pretty consistent water flow throughout. The problem has been the sewage tank. We've had a couple poopsicles in the tank there. This freezes in the tank when you keep adding a layer and adding a layer, and each layer is freezing every time you open the tank and drop your waste. Over time, the whole tank gets full to the brim of poop that's frozen and toilet paper that's frozen. And you just can't drop things down there anymore. So that's been interesting. We've had to figure out ways to unfreeze that. I won't go into details there. I will say that if we run the hot water in the shower, that helps the hot water to reach this part that leads to the sewage underground. The kitchen sink will go into the poop tank. So when we run the hot water in there, it helps defrost some of the frozen stuff in that tank. So that's been a challenge. The winters are very short here from December to January. I believe, next week, this week, it's going to be in the 50s. So we didn't really do anything permanent to prevent freezing under the camper. We did have a space heater ready to go that we would have plugged in and put underneath there if we needed to. But thankfully, we haven't had to do that. Over the holidays, we went to Massachusetts and picked up some of our chickens from Charles Raisa's homestead. He has been housing some of our farm animals for us. So let's take a look inside this thing. Matt got that chicken coop. They go in there at night. And then he put this tent up against it for a place for them to roam around during the day to prevent predators from getting them. So let's take a peek. Oh, and we put Shirley in here. And we picked up another one of our pigeons while we were in Massachusetts. There's Shirley. Hey, Cheryl. How you doing? Zipper problems. So in here we have Shirley. We have our beautiful chickens. One handsome rooster. So we have 6 female hens. We get an egg every 2 or 3 days. They're not daily layers. These chickens, if I remember correctly, are oh my goodness, I can't even remember. I believe they're bantam. They have bantam in them. But I'll have to ask Matt what kind of chickens they are. And then we brought this guy home hoping the only remaining pigeon there was a girl. But he's not. He's a beautiful boy. And he just hangs out in here with Shirley. Hi, Shirley. What are you doing? What are you doing, Shirley? And right there is the door to get into their chicken coop. Like I said, every night we put them in. Keeps them a little bit safer. Shirley and the other pigeon stay out overnight. And they're fine. So yeah, it's been keeping them safe from predators in the sky and on the ground. Underneath here, there is a bottom. So things can't even dig to get up under it. So it keeps them nice and safe and a little bit warmer because they don't have the the wind coming through. So that's our Flock It Farm update. Thanks for watching.